Hi, Earth. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor. This is your weekly reading for the week, the week of April 23rd through the 30th, 2023. Do what you need to do. So what I'm getting it's like, okay, set your priority. This is the goal that I want to accomplish. This is what I need to do. This is what I want to do. And nothing and no one is going to get in the way of that because I need to be really focused and set a goal and accomplish it. Now, sometimes the universe doesn't cooperate, but you do your thing. You do what you need to do, and 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 then let go. Yeah, it's a real like focus, and also it's a boundary thing. So I've done, I do my element, I do the collective first, and then I do my element. And I did air, fire, water already. And there's a real boundary thing going off all signs. It's like, and I think the boundary is like, this is my goal, and other people's nonsense and all these other distractions will not stop me. Like, this is what I need to do. This is what I want to do. And this is what I will do. If I have to stay up late, if I have to ask for help, if I have to learn a new skill, whatever I got to do in order to get it done. I have earth in me, that's for sure. All right. Let's see what the cards have to say. I was a guest on someone's thing a long time ago. You shuffle too loudly. It's free. Turn it off. You shuffle too loudly. Look at that. Interesting cards. I always say that. It's interesting because, there are certain cards that just come up again and again, no matter what week. And it's just interesting because they always come up in a different order. And sometimes even if the same cards come up in the same order, a week later, I have a different interpretation. It's a little weird. All right. So I have the Six of Cups, which is really a lovely card. It's really about this reminiscence, this gift. It's almost like a gift from the past coming to revisit. So it could be a memory, it could be a skill, it could be a person, but something that was really, sometimes you're walking and you see a flower, and a specific type of flower reminds you of a person or a place. And there's like a warmness. There's a like a gentle energy to it. Okay. That's what I get, actually. Then I have the star, right? Which is like a new direction, hope. But this is also attached to heaven in a way. And then I have the Four of Wands, just about home. So you know what I'm getting, actually? I feel like this is, I know. I don't even know what the beginning message was. Oh, yeah. Accomplish your goal. Don't let anything. I feel like you're getting help from heaven. I feel like you're getting help from an ancestor, from an angel. But I feel like it's somebody that you knew in life that has passed on, and that maybe your family or a sense of community with, that made you feel really warm and comfortable and close and loved and supported. And I think you're going to tap into that, or they're really trying to help guide you and help ground it in so that you can do what you need to do. So I'll tell you a really, really incredible story, actually. I know I always relate these stories to myself, but that's my experience. What do you want from me? So my mother's been dead I think it's going to be 33 years this year. It's incredible. And so when about 10 years after she died, I went to go to the cemetery. I might have told the story before, but I'm telling it again. Um, and she was buried in this, it was so far, you have to take the Long Island Railroad, and it's like cemetery land. It's like, I guess, I think it was farmland at one time. And then I guess in the 30s, like it was all bought up for cemeteries. And it's, like a good hour and a half, maybe longer, with the Long Island Railroad from Midtown Manhattan out on Long Island. Long Island's very flat. And it's like there's like a Catholic cemetery and a Lutheran cemetery and a Jewish cemetery and a da, 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 it just goes on and on. So I get on the train, and I'm going to the cemetery. I'm going to her grave to ask her for determination, because she was very determined, very. Um, so the train is like 10 cars long, whatever. Like 3 seconds before they say, "Oh, you have to be in the first 3 cars to get off the freaking train." Well, that's nice. I'm really glad you told me that. And I'm trying to get my way to the front. Of course, I missed it. I had to go to the next stop. It's summer. So, and I walked along the train tracks, it wasn't dangerous. It was, like open. It wasn't, it wasn't like, it was like this big open thing, but it was, because I don't know how else to get there. And I'm walking on the train tracks. It was like probably at least 3, 4 miles, probably longer, probably a lot longer, actually. It took me like, I don't know, a really long time. And I'm wearing sandals, so my feet are like disgusting, and I'm sweating like I can't even tell you. It's like summer. It's like August. It's August, and so I go to the wrong cemetery. Then I go to another wrong cemetery. I can't even tell you. By the time I got there, like let's say I left the house at like 11, I don't think I got to her grave until 4, right? And I'm sweating, and I haven't had anything to eat, and it just and I go and I get there, and I'm like, I'm here to access determination. So I feel like there's help, right? So it's like if you had a relative who was like, say, really determined or really supportive or really told you could do whatever you want to do, access that and feel that feeling and move forward with it, right? Maybe that grandmother or that aunt or whatever, one of your parents or your brother or sister or God forbid, whatever, right? It's there. That's what I really get. Wow. Hell of an opening. Yeah. Have confidence in yourself, and have confidence that you're supported in your thoughts, in your intuition. The lovers is really interesting. I mean, it's so interesting. There's so much going on in the card. It's such a freaking, it really is one of the deepest cards actually in the deck, I think. You have the blessing of heaven is really what you have the blessing of heaven, the blessing of Uriel, blessing of the angel of light. I call on Uriel, the angel of light. I call on the ancestors that loved and supported me to help me to move forward with my goals, with the thing that makes my heart sing, with what I want to accomplish, with my desires. I know you're there helping me, and thank you. I'm getting emotional. But like, thank you. I know it's there. I know that you're rooting for me. It makes a big difference when you know, like, that you're being rooted for, right? Even if those people aren't here anymore. And sometimes we get along better with them when they're dead anyway, because everybody has something that makes you angry. Like, it's really hard. That's a curse I can't even tell you. Yeah. This is interesting. When these come up together, it's really fascinating because it's like it's Adam and Eve, right? Here we go. I mean, look, it's Adam and Eve, right? And here they are. Here they are. So here they are. They're free. They're free. They have trees behind them. I know this one has a snake, but they have trees behind them. And here, it's like they're tied to something that's like not. So it's almost like you have a choice in a way. It's like this. You had one relative who would like, you're so wonderful and you're so talented and you're so special and you're so loving and I support you, right? And you took that in. But you had another relative that was the opposite. And you keep on focusing on that. Oh, they said I was no good. They said I was no good. They said I was no good. It's like, do you want to concentrate on the gift? Do you want to concentrate on being at home? Do you want to concentrate on my thoughts are the right thoughts? On I'm blessed? Or do you want to concentrate on the opposite? I mean, look, at the end of the day, we all have all that. We all have all that. There's people that support you and people who don't support you, people who are loving and people who are not loving. What am I going to tune into? What am I going to tune into? What am I going to tune into? How's this? What am I going to tune into in order to get my blank done? I got to get my blank done. So what am I going to tune into? Oh, you can't do it. Oh, you're not good enough. Oh, you don't have the skill. Oh, it's too late. Oh, you don't have enough money. You're going to tune into that? If you tune into that, you'll never get out of bed. And you got to get out of bed. That's why we're here. We're here to get out of bed, right? And do stuff that makes us happy. That's why we're here. That's the point. If you don't think that's the point, then, I don't really know what the point is. You think the point is just to sit and look at the negative stuff on the TV? Well, great. Good. Maybe I'm not the right channel. All right. So that's the beginning of the message for Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Extended readings are available for members, $4.99 a month. So membership is $4.99 a month and allows you to watch all the extended readings for all the signs, for all the elements, and plus the collective. And I'm having a sale till the end of the month on readings for members. Originally, half-hour reading were $72. Now they are $45. Originally, hour readings were $99. Now they're $72. So if you become a member, you can go to the community board and there'll be a specific thing for members like that. Because when I do the community board, I can put up like an announcement, and I could do it for everyone. I could do it just for members, and I put some up just for members that'll give you the code to get the discount till the end of the month. So please join. Looking forward to seeing you, hearing from you, and blessings. See you soon.